I have Doug Blair, the guitar player of WASP here. Hi.
Hello, hello.
How and when did you start to play guitar?
In the year 1849, I started to play, and it was great. I was crossing the American continent during the Civil War and saw a guitar sticking out of the ground and said, I'm going to play that. That looks great. No, it was when my dad had a guitar from the Army around the house, and I kind of saw it and started playing with it, and I think Beatles were on the radio or something. And my mom said I used to sing, I love you, yeah, 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 or something. That's a Beatles song, if anybody doesn't know that, from 50 million years ago. So, yeah, started plinking on it, and then my parents signed me up for guitar lessons, and it was fun to take guitar lessons, and then I gave up because I got sick of them. But then we started our own band, and then it became a blast. Then it was great. So that's why this place is really cool.
What kind of tips would you give to beginners?
Cut your fingernails, or else you can't play a guitar. Shave. Can't play with beard. No, you can. I'm just kidding. Go see really good players. That's my best advice, because it's really rare to get blown away and get inspired, but that's the thing that's going to make you want to be good and want to practice and want to be in a band. And so when I was young, my parents took me to see some shows, and I think they were kind of influential in that way, that I kind of said, dude, that's fucking cool. I got to do that. So get out and see other bands, and actually try to get out and see real concerts of people that have been doing it for a long time, because that's what will kind of click in your brain and go, I think I want to do that. But go out and see your friends' bands. Like today, it's really cool to see what your peers are doing. But my advice would be to watch other guitar players that are really good, and try to, imagine being that good. I would say that.
What has been the highlight of your career?
Ooh, well, it's not yet. It's coming up. Maybe soon. I hope not too soon. I don't know. The highlight, oh God. I think, actually, one of the highlights is right here in this town of Tampere. Because when I rejoined this band WASP in 2006, remember that? Oh my God. Eons ago. I had joined as a temporary guy. I had told them, look, if you can't find anybody, I can fill in. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'd love to do it. But I was teaching guitar. I had a lot of students. I was really kind of settled. And I didn't say, I want to join right now. So I played with them for about a month in the United States. And then we came and we played the Sauna Festival, which is now called the South Park Festival. And we played there in June of 2006. And I remember how great staying at the Ilves and walking around actually this area, right around here, and walking around going, damn, this place is cool. What's going on with all the red hair all the girls have? I'm like, yeah. But it was just, I could sense it. I could feel the vibe that was going on here. And I'm totally correct that it's still here. And it's a really strong musical vibe. And that day, after we played the Sauna Festival, the boss of the band, the big tall guy that sings, he came up to me and he goes, so, what do you think? You want to stay with us? And I'm like, yeah, I'll stay. And then everything changed from then on, and that's why I'm here right now. So it was probably one of the real key turning points, and probably a highlight too. To play Sauna Festival, Alexi Leho from Children Bodom was standing on the side of the stage while we played, and other cool people were there like Twisted Sister and shit. So I was blown away, and I'm like, this town is great. So here I am, years later, hanging around with that guy over there. Yeah. Woohoo!
Why?
Coke.
Why did you come to Finland of all countries, and why Turku?
Because there's the most metal. Obviously. Come on, Apocalyptica and him. There's a lot of good music here, really. And for a small country, there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of innovative thinking. I have to point out there's some of the best guitars being built here, which is something I've always done, is build guitars. So I've gravitated towards some of the guitar companies that are here in Finland. So the attitude, the kind of methods of working with wood, and I guess the respect for wood that you have here, because there's so much wood and so much rock, anyway, where I come from in Boston is very similar to Finland and Sweden. It's cold and snowy, and we have Saabs and Volvos, and we go skiing. So it's very similar, but in America, the kind of metal and rock has kind of changed into different stuff, which is fine because it needs to change. But the kind of music I love and grew up playing and love to play now is really strong here. So that's one of the best reasons that I'm here, and hence these places like the Rock Academy in Turku, Tampere, and all the cities, there's a lot going on. So it's really great to be involved in it now, because instead of teaching one person at a time, I get to really work with a bunch of young people, which is the best part.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now we can let the people back in the dressing room. Yes. Kiitos. Kiitos.
Kiitos.